Hello, I'm Shelley of Complex Connections. We're a community interest company and we support parents of children who are ADHD autistic, be that diagnosed, undiagnosed, or just exploring that possibility at this point in time. In March, we have Neurodiversity Celebration Week, and to me that is a fabulous opportunity to help our child to begin to see and recognize and talk about their strengths. And that is in no way meant to dismiss or minimize the challenges that they may experience. We know that there are certain struggles our child may have at school or at home or with their peers. We want to recognize those. We want to make sure that we support those. But by celebrating their strengths, we are able to give them a more rounded view of who they actually are. Those strengths are there anyway, but we want to bring those to the forefront. We want to celebrate those. We have to be careful about the way that we do it. Some children really don't like that praise and recognition directly, but if they hear us talking to somebody else about a strength that they have, or we drop it into conversation, or we mention it, maybe not looking at them directly, just as part of a conversation, we will be building their self-esteem and contributing to their confidence growing. And we know what happens when we have more confidence. Then they're able to meet those challenges and navigate those in a different way. Helping our child to see their strengths, we have to recognize them first. We have to be able to talk about them and show them the things that we recognize in them. Skills are great. Obviously, it's fabulous if we can tell them that they play football very well, or they read very well, or they wrote that story beautifully. All of those are valuable. But I think what's even more valuable than that is recognizing their character traits. So things like being friendly, or helping somebody, or persevering through a difficult task, or helping somebody to see humor in something, whatever that might be. But those character traits, which really speak to who they are as a person, can be really beneficial for them to build their confidence. I'm a big fan of the words I am and I can. And if we can help our children to be able to talk about themselves and say, I am funny, or I am competitive, or I am a loyal friend. All of those are things that help to build that confidence. I can see things through when they are difficult. I can help somebody else even when that's not easy. I can make a joke to help somebody in that situation. Whatever it is, those things that just help them little bit by little bit to see those strengths and to be able to recognize them and to be proud of those strengths. All of those build that self-esteem and that confidence. When our child knows their strengths, when they are able to feel confident in those, when they're able to feel proud of those, that can help to chase those automatic negative thoughts away, the ants. And as human beings, we all have those ants. We have times where we compare ourselves to other people. We automatically think that we didn't do very well in something. We should have done better. We should have tried harder. All of those automatic negative thoughts can come crawling. And for our children, if they are experiencing negative feedback in a situation, if they are struggling with something, those ants can be very present for them. If they have that higher self-esteem, if they have more confidence, then they are able to, I think of it as a shield where they can protect themselves against those ants to a degree, and they can have a more balanced view of themselves. So when they look at somebody else and they see somebody else doing something, and maybe they say, I'm not as good as that person, or that person did much better than me, they can still go, but I am good at this, or that is a quality that I have. It's just to give them that more balanced view and be able to minimize those negative thoughts. Once our children can see those strengths, once they're able to feel that bit more confident and have that higher self-esteem, then to help them build a connection with their brain where they know that what they do is going to affect their brain. And if they are able to help their brain will be able to help them. So things like eating healthily and moving and sleeping and caring for themselves and connecting with themselves in a way that feels good, spending time with people that they like, doing things that they enjoy, all of those things contribute to that healthy brain. And when we look after our brain and celebrate that amazing brain, it's going to be able to help us in lots of amazing ways as well. So in March, I hope that you will join me. Let's celebrate our child's amazing brains. Let's not dismiss the struggles, but let's look at the strengths first. Let's give them that balanced view of themselves where they know that yes, there may be things that they are finding challenging, but there are lots of things that they are good at. Let's recognize those traits in them that make us so proud and that we want to share with them, and let's get that into their narrative so they can talk about and think about themselves in that way, to build their self-esteem, to build their confidence, and just to give them that view of themselves that feels that they have an amazing brain. My free resource this month is all about helping you to have those conversations with your child, and there's activities that you can do there, but if you don't want to do those, you can just chat about them. So in order to access that free resource, please click the link below and it'll get sent directly to your inbox.